Mindless Behavior. I know someone out there just cracked their back and started blowing dust off a magazine and those CDs. If you still have a poster, let me know. But yes, I admit it. I was not just an Envy fan, I was indeed in Team Mindless. As a youngin', all I knew of these four boys were through CDs, magazines, music videos, and the social media world. The main demographic at the start of their career were indeed little preteens. Now we're all grown up. That black representation brought fanboys and fangirls together. I guess you could say we felt seen, seeing a group of boys that had our skin color being on stage performing, you know. I was sticking with the boys since the beginning and including the new changes that they experienced as they got older. For example, the rebrand in 2016, but that ended as soon as I started high school. I don't know, I think I just grew out of them and thought, well, they aren't a band anymore, I might as well leave too, until the bite of 2018 happened and I discovered BTS. Nonetheless, regardless of them not being together anymore, I'm still a fan at heart. I know you've probably seen videos about the timeline of MB, and I was definitely informed by Cameron and Suzanne. They broke down what has happened over the years with how the group started and what led to the unfortunate fallout. So if you're into informative video essays like that, I will leave the link down below, but this won't be that type of video for today. After reliving my past, I wanted to re-listen to the discography. I thought at the time playing the script out, I was going to be able to attend a masterclass that Ray and Prod were hosting. However, I couldn't go because of the weather and I didn't feel safe traveling. But one day I will dance with them. Yes, I will dance with them. Some of the songs brought back great memories that made me heal my inner child, while others made me realize, who greenlit this? And why was I listening to this at 15? And that's what's gonna be discussed today. A couple song lyrics, a few music video reactions, and just my thoughts as an old diehard fan with a now semi-developed frontal lobe. I thought of this idea out of lighthearted fun and to also hopefully have a discussion on the topic of this video for any Envy fans that may watch this, because the songs are absolute bops, but some are a bit interesting. Anyways, let's go to the year where it all started in 2010.
Number one.
This era had Lil Jazz in a chokehold. You got these boys singing beggar songs like Number One Girl, Girls Talking About, Valentine's Girl, My Girl. Everybody knows about Mrs. Right featuring Diggy Simmons. I remember playing that music video in school too, on the projection screen. Around the whole class, you know, like that freaking like whiteboard. Yeah. It was a free day, like come on. This album had nothing but bangers and I loved it so much. The hook and Girls Talking About, when Prodigy literally said that he'll take off his shades and show you his eyes because he can see right through you and he knows you ain't shy, like okay. And this line in My Girl that Rock Roll rap was so adorable. And the dance was just so easy to do, you know? Me and my girlfriend, we go out every weekend. We just do lovebirds. That's why we always tweet. They really showed out with their choreography and distinct style in their performances. The boys had that signature look, the swag, catchy music, and it felt like they were gonna take over the world. I felt so happy and like, wow, these songs really defined the 2010s. Even their sad heartbreak songs like Gone was pretty well written at the time. But listening to Missing You had me giggling because why they got these boys doing a dang skit? Yo, Rock, hey, what up, Prod? She won't even talk to me. Just give her some time. But I didn't even do anything wrong. Like, who was Brianna? A bit corny, but that was the formula for boy bands, and the fans ate it up. And of course, I had to go back and watch some of their videos. Molly with a wink, ooh, question mark. Freaking JoJo hat. They got these boys looking like freaking main anime protagonists with these outfits, my guy. Well, they're such babies. Dig it! I'm on Psyche out. Rock didn't have a lot of screen time in that last section. He had to scoot his in. What was that? Yo, them girls look bored. This is so weird. I feel so awkward because none of them are singing. Probably weren't getting paid a lot. Okay, why Princeton on his knees? And then 3 years later, our little boys were getting a smidge older. I vividly remember my mother buying this album like it was yesterday. Not only that, but she bought the exclusive album with 4 extra songs. But I just recently found out this album didn't chart really well, but it went platinum in my house. I don't care. Not a lot of people talk about this era as much, which kind of makes me sad because, I don't know, this album had really good songs and Most of them had my favorite songs in there. All Around the World had a new sound for the group overall. We were so used to the hip-hop R&B vibe that they surprised us with a pop EDM song, and I very much enjoyed it. The lyrics are so good. I love the production of the music video. Dance moves ate down, and they very much were schmovin'. Yeah. Baby, baby, come closer. Don't make me wait much longer. Don't you wanna be right here next to me? Yeah. I wanna feel heartbeat tonight. I get chills every time this song plays because Prodigy sang that part so good. Like, for what? Now, in the used to be music video, they all had designated girls in their solo scenes, and man, I was deaf a little jelly. Like, why did I think that could have been me? They had us thinking they were in their grown era when they were 16 to 18 years old in a big house. The fuel they were giving to fanfic writers, bro, but it was still giving PG-13 due to their audience still being, well, little kids and teens now at this time. But they got that fan service down, you know. The dance break, jaw-dropping. Like, you just had to be there. I thought I could do it now, but remember the dance? Do my best. So there were some lyrics that had me thinking too literal, which made me laugh because wow, they for real sang that, but the whole song was a vibe though. Like, if you don't lock in when you hear this, you're like, what are you doing? However, Keep Her on the Low had me feeling utterly exhausted, bro. These lyrics are so unserious. I immediately went on Genius, and this was the first thing I saw from a contributor. This song, to me, means that they have girlfriends. They play us. So they got side too. Lol. I think Young Me knew this was a mess, because what do you mean that even though you got a girlfriend, you want to keep them both without them knowing they're dating you? That's just cheating. But we were too damn distracted by their new suits and dance moves. Wow. The music video had no correlation to the song either. Apparently they had a mission to go to the roof of a building in under 5 minutes to perform their MB takeover. The girls, who we presume are Team Mindless, are literally tracking them on their devices. But like, as soon as they make it, it's just the end of the song, because the whole video was just them running up a flight of stairs and dodging lasers. I thought there was gonna be more to this lore, but no, that was it. It gave us a nice little acting vibe to them though at the beginning, but they could have kept going if they wanted to. It's kind of like how BTS had the lore with the Most Beautiful Moment in Life series and as an example, because what if they did have music videos that told a continuous story for the fans to dissect, you know? I had to let Ready for Love cook in the skillet for another 5 minutes, and you know what? I did get that desperation of wanting to be with the girl that he's singing about, and that they're willing to do anything to be with her. It's like, okay. All we needed was them to dance in the rain in all white. We unfortunately only did get 3 music videos in this era, and that's it. I assume budget was just not enough for more videos, and that's understandable. We were a little spoiled back then, but it's okay. The other songs in this album were great too, but they were lyrically slow ballads such as I'm Falling, Band-Aid, and Forever. They were very much giving YN and your favorite member stories, like that type of thing. But it was cute. We have more variety between Ray and Rock with their rap verses, and also with Rock singing sometimes. Like, he can hold a note. I think they were trying to experiment on him maybe being a rapper and a singer as well in the group. They also have featured artists including Jacob Lattimore, Lil Twist, Bad Luke, and Soulja Boy. Odd one in the lineup. I wonder if he remembers recording for them. Rock's verse and Eileen, crazy title by the way, was like pretty good. What's up with ya? You in here with your sister? She having all the fun and you taking all the pictures. I think you're the prettiest one. Never met no girl like you. Until someone had to interrupt the flow. Like, wow, thanks. Don't get me wrong, I still play this song, and I have a theory that they thought this was gonna be on the radio because of the feature. Maybe. It gives off that vibe, especially if you wanted to play this like at a party or something, you know. And then we finally hear Princeton sing. Oh, he has a verse in one of my favorite songs, Right Side. Finally, a drama. I low-key think they should have kept him singing to the B section though. Let's get out there and shine like we supposed to do. Go where we move it, we belong in the light. I got you close to me, don't you run and hide. Turn it up, baby, it's glow time, glow, glow. Another banger song, 10 out of 10. The cook with this one. Now, out of the 4 exclusive songs, I really liked House Party and your favorite song. House Party really had me thinking that we legit had Rock singing the chorus. Like, I thought it sounded like him, but then I had to take a step back and think, wait, this could have just been some artist at like Streamline Records. But like, imagine, right? Imagine. All in all, Rockwell did his best in his album, and I'm proud of him. I thought this era was pretty great. It had a lot of banger songs that I still listen to this day, and now you can see how he reacts to not only their videos, but their live performances as well. Eos! I forgot! Oh my god, this what made me get the lip balm. Bro. Of course they had to add like dances in between because they knew how short this shit was gonna be getting up them damn stairs. But it's so funny because they actually showed, yeah, they showed the laser hitting his hair. It's like we could hear that Prince's voice is on. This mic is on. He is definitely lip syncing. This is just the audio track. I don't know, man. I just feel so bad. This is making me sad. Like, my mother took me to the movie documentary that they released, and it was so funny that it was just me and my mom and then another girl and their mom, but I had a blast. I felt like I was there. I miss this era from the bottom of my heart, and I knew they had so much potential to go further and beyond. In the present day, Ray and Prodigy have been going on tour with their dance master classes, and it looks like they're living their best life. It always makes me happy to see them dance again, and hopefully soon Rock will be able to be released and live a better life as well. I had a blast listening to this album, and I like 10 out of 16 songs. But I bet y'all thought that was it. If this is or was your favorite album, I love that for you. I really do. But I have some words to say. So the album cover is a little lackluster. It's given graphic design is my passion, and I just learned how to use Pixar for the first time. I thought a fan made this when it first dropped, but it's legit. Apparently, Princeton said in an interview, meanwhile this was cited in Wiki Fandom, I know, so take this with a grain of salt, that this album was meant to showcase that they're getting mature and making real official grown music. I also want to state that they were not with Streamline Records anymore and went to a different label. Before I start going over this album, I do want to say that the guys did a phenomenal job holding it down till the end. Mike, Elijah, and Jacob did their thing with their stage presence, their performances, and their vocals in this album. I'm really proud of where they are right now as creatives and the achievements that they've accomplished over the years. Mike is making solo music and curated their own brand called Make a Hit Today. Princeton dropped an EP and is getting back into acting. And Elijah just finished performing as the Michael Jackson on Broadway. Yeah, give it up. Yeah. And I can't wait to see what they have in store for 2026. I don't remember my initial thought process with listening to this album for the first time, but I do know that I listened to it once and liked a couple of songs. But now, the songs, pretty good. Vocals, great. But these lyrics, it felt like they weren't aware of the audience anymore, and that made me disappointed with how this came out at the time. Like, yeah, music can change as people age. That happens all the time. However, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there was no gradual shift for the fandom to witness and experience for the new journey that we were supposed to be in. All they did was just drop the album with no warning. I don't know why they thought they were Beyonce. I grew up with the clean CD version, so you should have seen my face with the amount of curse words and explicit themes they was playing in my ears. I understand this is a common thing to do as soon as a young artist hits 18 in the music industry. Their whole persona could stay the same with a few mature innuendos, or just straight up do a 180 with no warning. In my opinion, I feel like the management team had no proper way to shift this new coming of age era for the guys. They just threw it in our face like, yeah, they're mature and older now, get used to it. And it's obvious they kept the name of the previous group as a marketing strategy, and it sadly worked. For estimation purposes, let's say the audience in 2015 was 13 to 22 ish. Majority was in the middle ground of teenagers. So of course a lot of parents were skeptical with this new direction because they were like, what happened to the heartthrob boy band we grew up with? Like I said prior, in the second album there was a subtlety of a PG-13 rating, but those songs were still okay with your parents listening to it in the car. The third one just felt like those songs were meant for someone else, or a new group entirely. Just didn't define MB to me. If they were branded as a new band and not under Mindless Behavior, then maybe, just maybe, they would have succeeded, but who knows. It's disappointing to see them perform in big venues to then regressing to small pop-ups. This label was really trying to emphasize that this new version of MB were grown by slinging curse words every line. And it's like, so y'all didn't want to open the source? Listening to this now though, I can understand if they sang the songs at the age they currently are in 2026. Themes would make sense to their current stories that they've actually experienced, and hey, maybe they would have had a better grasp with the songs and the meaning of who they are as a group. And on top of that, all the fans are older now, so it wouldn't feel weird to me. I don't know. But it's like, you know damn well People grew up with the 4 distinct guys for a reason, and just replacing them wouldn't be the same. Because despite Princeton being in the middle in the videos and photo shoots, he was still a backup singer. And lastly, I believe they should have waited with releasing the rollout of the new group because of the songs. I had to pause on one of them while at work and do a quick fact check on their ages. DJ and Mike were 18 years old while Princeton was like 20, I think turning 21. And all the song topics just made me feel like it left a bad taste in my spirit. Someone out there will probably agree with me, while someone else won't, and that's okay. I enjoy listening to the album again though, but I don't think I'll be replaying them as much as I did before. If you stood by them till the end, what was your thought process with this new change in MB? Please let me know. So without further ado, let's go over a few songs. I know exactly what you like, you don't have to blow my high. Whatever's on your mind, you could do it like that, cause I want that. Yeah, this was a very smart choice for them to have this song as one of the singles. But then this hook had me like, huh? Yeah, cause I know you bought it. Money on the floor, cause you know I got it. Real, ain't no doubt about it. You got a body like a work at Onyx. So like, why are you talking about a strip club? This song isn't bad. I'm just confused why they thought this was okay for them to sing topics like this at their age, knowing they probably weren't about that life, bruh. I think this is the only song saved from this album. I messed with the music video though. It was pretty dope.
Okay, so they had the money to rent that car. Oh, and a woman passed by and they were like, wow!
Go Michael Jackson!
Oh yeah, I remember everybody was like, Princeton touched their ass. What's the budget to this video? I hope they got paid a lot.
AKA the dancers. Take you on a trip, riding in the whip, kissing on your lips, baby moving hips. I said I'll take you on a trip. He repeats it. This bridge wasn't bad. It was kind of mid, and it was a crumb nonetheless as a Princeton fan. Yeah. So this one in particular is just a song about doing it in various locations. But another group already did that better. Is that shade? Okay, now Blur. I like it. I don't know. But I love every time because it's so unreal. And it just feels like, you know, back when you read a fan fiction on Wattpad and the setting is about a house party or a club scene and you can just tell they'd never been to them before. TLDR, very fictional. That's us in the back and we're ordering bottles. Can't get past security unless she's a model. We live for today, we may not see tomorrow. Try to my show rock, I will look into goggles. Right.
Where are these colors? Who edited this? Who choreographed this? Was the budget the car? Is this the same car that was in the first? Or this is the same car that was in the I Want That video? I'ma laugh.
Guys, we only have 1 day to rent this car.
If you guys didn't know, that means brown drinks. That I haven't drank yet because I'm scared.
But the video was just them in the car, and I think it was the same car they used, and I wanted that. But also, maybe their budget wasn't up there to rent out a club, aka they probably, it's not a good look for them to be in a club when they're 18, 20. Got Netflix on the Xbox, got Chinese chill over tree with me. What? Got the loud sack and the gold pack, and you know we gonna use all 3.
What are you drinking? That better be apple juice.
EJ!
What is this editing?
Close your legs!
They're kneeling on the car. Okay, got it.
Bro, everybody was like, he's got a part! What is this BET? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. What did I just watch?
The chorus isn't bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say this song isn't good, but yeah. Then again, I had no business singing this song when it came out. But yeah, the only song I would consider safe to listen to with your parent around the time, as a clean version, would be I Want That, Dance Therapy, and When You Call. Mind you, there are 11 songs. I didn't even know they dropped an exclusive album with 2 songs, I think. But yeah, they did that too. I know I am critiquing a lot on this one, but I do believe this era could have been constructed way better if they wanted to revamp the concepts and songs as a whole while still showing that they're not preteens anymore. But honestly, with the way things turned out for them now, I'm content with the solo journeys they are living in. The album was in the top 200 ranking at 79, which isn't bad. But if you ask a regular fan who remembers old MB to name a song from this album, they probably would just stare at you like a deer in headlights. Also, what do you mean their tour was going to be called No Parents Allowed? I remember my mom giving me a side eye when I told her I wanted to go to this tour, but it got cancelled. Mindless Behavior will forever be my favorite boy band ever, and I will cherish them even if they do a reunion tour or just one performance for the one time. It doesn't have to be a big tour, like a couple cities, old songs, boom, that's it. But
Yeah, we'll see. Let me know if you have any hot takes or opinions that you want to say about some of these songs. Thank you for making it to the end, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you later, Team Mindless. Bye.
Peace. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace. No, I'm kidding.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.